What is going on, guys? Rannerz here. Today we're talking about comeback formations. We're weighing up the 3-4-1-2 versus the 4-2-4. Before we get into the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. But anyway, so the 3-4-1-2, great formation, but obviously you got no fullbacks. So in theory, you should get destroyed on the counter attack. And then the 4-2-4 does have fullbacks, but it obviously lacks much in the midfield. So we've basically been weighing up what's the pros and cons of each, which I recommend to use, and I've taxed both of them anyways, because both of them are definitely viable. So the 4-2-4 allows you to press better, just because when you match up with like a similar formation, so like if your opponent is using a 4-2-2 or like a 4-4-2, the 4-2-4 counters every position and like essentially man marks the whole team. Whereas if you're using 3-4-1-2, your team is like in a different shape, so it doesn't press as effectively against like a normal team. Then when you attack with the 4-2-4, it can be kind of hard to create chances sometimes, because you don't have like a cam and everybody's just pressed up against the defenders, and that's where the 3-4-1-2 is better, because you have different people in different areas creating like overlapping runs and stuff, which I have goal examples of later in the video. So without further ado, let's get into the tactics. So normally I do use the 4-2-2 as well for attacking, but this is like, I think I'll be picking one of these two in the future. So we'll start off with the 3-4-1-2. Tactics wise, fairly much the same. It's the instructions that are different, but constant pressure, 5 width, 10 depth, fast build up, 5-5-4-4. Pretty straightforward. When it comes to the strikers, don't put any instructions on them. You want them balanced, otherwise they just run outside. You want to use them almost as a ball carrier in this, and just kind of have them ready to receive the ball, because it's your wide players that are going to be making the majority of the runs. Now with Neymar, you want him to get into the box and to stay forward. The reason you want him to get into the box is because you want to have a center mid that's attacking. So for me, it's Bruno Fernandes, and he'll be the person sitting on the edge of the box. So you actually want your cam in the box as an extra attacker. As we move over to left and right mid here, you'll see it as cut inside and get in behind. This makes them do those inverted runs where they just come out, come in, and you can just shoot the ball first time. Same with Hulu. Then with the center mids, you've got one balanced, one stay back while attacking, and you have both of them on cover wing, because you don't even have fullbacks in this formation. So you actually have to do that, otherwise you get destroyed on the counter attack. And then obviously the defenders just default instructions. Now with the 4-2-4, you'll see the tactics pretty much the exact same, right? So constant pressure, 5 width, 10 depth, fast build up, 5-5, and here I 5-5. It doesn't really matter if you're 5 or 4. It's pretty much the same difference. As for the instructions, we've got not a whole lot going on. You've got your wingers on getting behind. You've got the strikers kind of in that balance role again, because once again, they will make runs because they're fast build up anyways, but you also do want them to be able to receive the ball a lot of the time, because you'll have runs elsewhere that you can take advantage of. Here you're going to have Bruno on balance cover wing, once again because he gets into the attacks, and then cover wing to fill in for the fullbacks. Same with Vieira, but obviously I'll stay back. And then the wingbacks here are unbalanced, so they do bomb forward to create more chances, but obviously that's where the cover wing comes in handy, so that you can actually mark the runs. Alright, so we'll just talk through some of the goals I scored using these two formations. First half I was using the 3-4-1-2, second half I'm using the 4-2-4. Alright, so the first goal here is exactly what you expect when you're using a 3-back. So we kind of have the ball in midfield, and because the I'm playing against is playing 4 at the back, I have too many attackers basically. So what happens is I play it into Mbappe, and you've got that overlap of the left mid into space. So when you see this, now this is a key thing to know. Like, everybody sees that run at Davies, but you always gotta L1 triangle this, or LBY this pass with like tap it, no power, just LBY, just click the buttons, no power, and it'll just dink it over, bing, and you can just shoot that first time. It's gonna be a goal every time. And second goal is just pretty standard, but once again you're seeing with the overflow of numbers, Ronaldo is kind of getting in here, and he's just in too much space. Then I just make you spin backwards, pass it across just first time finish, nothing too crazy. But once again, it all comes from the formation. Because there's so many attackers forward, you can just play it into Ronaldo in space. And then just one skill move, simple pass, and it's just a goal, just like that. Now, second half, we were using the 4-2-4. So, have a look at Bruno's goal here. This is something you'll notice a lot with the 4-2-4. Because you have that center mid on balance. Bruno is flying, bro. Especially with fast build up. Bruno is flying. Now, once again, you're overloading the attack, and there's more attackers than defenders because you've got the 4 forwards, 2 strikers, and the wingers. But now you've got a center mid as well versus just the 4 defenders. There's going to be 1 person free, and in this case, it is Bruno. Just pass it through. Again, a little dink. L1 triangle pass. I'm telling you, they're so good. People sleeping on them. Like, normal true balls are good, but lobbed ones are very nice this year. And then the first time volley every time. See, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't even look like that good a shot, but they just go in every time. So, Pope lovers in the mud, because Pope's terrible, and I won't hit otherwise. And then to win the game later on, just because we have so many numbers, you know, just pass it to the side, do directional nutmeg, which, after all my videos about it, if you're not still using the best skill move in the game, like, you just hate winning. But yeah, some goal, we win the game. It's pretty satisfying. I ain't here for the money.